In this lecture, we will explain the basic concept of single electron transistor. So, before moving to the single electron transistor, the basic principle behind the single electron transistor or SET must learn. So, that is Coulomb blockade effect. I would like to revise what is Coulomb blockade. We have already discussed what is Coulomb blockade. Coulomb blockade is nothing but a sequential tunneling or a periodic movement of electrons across the tunnel junction. So this is the I mean this is the experimental setup for observing the tunneling process, and these are two reservoirs, and this is a quantum dot, and this is the quantum the tunnel junction. See, the quantum dot is nothing but a pool of electron, a few number of electrons, and we can call this quantum dot as Coulomb island. Now, how can we add a number of electrons to the quantum dot or subtract? See, suppose this is a Coulomb dot contains n electrons. We can add electrons to this Coulomb dot, or we can subtract electron from this Coulomb dot. So in order to add or subtract electron to this not Coulomb dot, quantum dot, we need to satisfy certain conditions. Okay, and the first one is the potential difference between the quantum dot and reservoir must be in the range of Q by C, or the multiple values of Q by C. In between the value, there will not be no tunneling. So there will be no electron cannot be added to the quantum dot for any other values of voltage. Now, so actually we can observe a sequential tunneling. There is some region where we can block the flow of electron. That is Coulomb blockade. Okay, and see, I can explain this sequential tunneling or this Coulomb blockade using this particular graph. And you can observe here, there is no current until the voltage reaches E by C. When the potential difference reaches E by C value, the tunneling will happen and the current will flow like this. And when we further increases the voltage, uh, nothing will happen. There is no electron movement for some value, and the tunneling will occur. And when we add this, when we increase the voltage to a value E by C, at this point tunneling will happen and the current will flow like this. Okay, again when we increase the voltage for a certain period, there is nothing will happen, and again tunneling will. Okay, so actually this region there is no current flow, there is no tunneling, and we can observe Coulomb blockade here. This is the basic principle of Coulomb blockade, and we need to satisfy two more conditions to observe this Coulomb blockade, and it is the capacitance of this quantum dot must be very much less than Q square by KT. Okay, and the resistance of this tunnel junction, we know that the universal parameter, so the resistance at least equal to this value, equal to H by E square. So this is a universal constant. It is equal to 25,800 something, and this is also a universal constant. So the capacitance must be very much lesser than Q square by KT, and the resistance of this tunnel junction is more closer to that or more than that of H by E square. Now the capacitance is very low, means the quantum dot, the size of the quantum dot is the size of the quantum dot is very small, so that we can observe this Coulomb blockade. Now the next condition is to observe the quantum dot is, we know this Coulomb blockade is at a low temperature. Okay, so at low temperature. Now this is what this is a Coulomb blockade. Now come to the single electron transistor. So this can be used as a single electron transistor by adding a gate to this, in between this reservoir. So we know that it is like a drain and source region. These two reservoirs can act as a drain and a source region. So this can be act as a drain region, and this can be act as a source region. And by controlling the quantum dot by a suitable gate voltage, we can use this experimental, I mean, this setup as a single electron transistor. And we by adding a extra gate to this quantum dot, actually we can control the number of electrons in the quantum dot, so that we can control the entire operation. So I will show the figure. So this is the structure of single electron transistor. Here we can control the operation through applying a suitable voltage to the quantum gate. And here a equivalent capacitor is shown Cg, and Vg is the applied potential. And in the preserver we can add a potential of Vd. Now the number of electrons can be controlled by the product of Vg and C, and we know that Q equal to C into V. This is our fundamental equation. So by proper giving proper capacitance, external capacitance, and the voltage, the number of electrons in the quantum dot can be controlled, so that we can control the tunneling, entire tunneling process also. So now here I have already mentioned this is a sequential tunneling, and the tunneling is not continuous. At some point we can observe more tunneling, and some point there is nothing, there is no tunneling. And this is periodically varying, and the period is determined by the applied potential, and it is E by C. So this one shows the oscillatory nature of the current measured across this junction, and this shows a periodic variation. And this period is determined by the potential difference in Vg, and it is E by 2C. So this setup can be used as a transistor, oscillators, etc. Now you can read the textbook for getting more and more idea. Thank you.